Good morning and welcome to Bull City Hangout 1122. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. If you could like to join me on camera to shoot the breeze, say hello, say happy Thanksgiving, promote your business, all of that would be great. It would also be great if you could go ahead and share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what is happening. So let me put on my specs and move my keyboard out of the way. Now, with it being Saturday, usually I only read from the Let's Go calendar of events page, but I'm actually going to start on the word page because there's something I don't want to forget. So the city of Durham is hosting a series of community conversations. And they want to hear from us, from the local residents about what we would like to see funded in the city budget next year. So each meeting is 2 hours. They will provide childcare, dinner, Spanish interpretation, and each participant will receive a $25 gift certificate. So you can click to register. And so today's meeting, the last for the month, will be at the W.G. Pearson Center. And that's at 600 East Umstead Street. That's over there behind or I should say, just east of the Stanford L. Warren Library off of Fayetteville Street. So I usually park right there as if I'm going to the library, and then I park on that street. To me, that's the best place to park. Okay. Now the center does have its own parking lot, but it's real small. That's why I was saying park off of Fayetteville Street. Okay, so I wanted to point that out. So that's at W.G. Pearson Center from 5 until 7 this evening. Now let's go to the Let's Go page for the rest of the show. Scrolling down to 22. All righty. So, of course, with today being Saturday, it's Farmers Market Day. So the Durham Farmers Market is in Durham Central Park, 501 Foster Street. So you can park just west by going to Morris. You can park in the Measurement Incorporated parking lot. And I heard you could also park in the parking lot just south on Foster. There's a parking lot right there too. The South Durham Farmers Market, that is at Hub RTP 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. And there's plenty of parking there, no worries. So with both farmers markets, if you're using SNAP, EBT, WIC, DHA, you can double your money. And when I said DHA so casually, I meant residents of the Durham Housing Authority housing. So you can double your money. All of the local farmers markets take part in this double bucks program. That includes the Black Farmers Market and the North Durham Farmers Market, which I don't think they'll be in operation again until April. They're on hiatus for the winter. But anyway, you can double your money. So if you intended to spend $10, they'll give you $10 worth of coins, those wooden coins that they use, which means you can double your spending. So check that out. Both farmers markets are open until noon today. And don't forget the Durham Craft Market. They share Durham Central Park with the Durham Farmers Market. They're just north of the farmers market. Can't miss them. Okay, now there's a lot going on today. It's unbelievable. Kimberly Dodson Jenkins will be hosting Crafts at the Farm. That's 4201 South Alston Avenue. If I'm not mistaken, that is right there at South Alston and what is that? Carpenter Fletcher Road. I'm pretty sure that's the farm because I always see them growing collard greens and stuff every year. I think that's the place. So 4201 South Alston Avenue, they're going to have this special event where you can go ahead and you can make your purchases, your collard greens, sweet potatoes, etc. But what they're also doing is hosting a bunch of local craft vendors. So they're making a day of it. They're making it like a holiday. So you can shop with local craft vendors and get vegetables all at the same time. Okay, let's see. The Body Games Center at 5120 North Roxborough Street, they're hosting Thrive, the Durham Wellness Fair. That's going to be from 10 until 1, so it just started. So the Wellness Fair hasn't started yet. It starts at 11 officially. What they're doing now is holding a Zumbathon. It's actually a fundraiser. They're hoping that you can pay $10 for the Zumbathon. They're trying to raise money for Coach Eric Ziegler. Apparently, he was severely injured in an accident, so I definitely wish him the best for sure. The Wellness Fair starts at 11. They're going to have craft vendors, health related demos, and product samples. So that's going to be from 11, officially from 11 until 1. The Umstead Pines Golf and Swim Club, they're hosting the multiple choices for the children holiday market. So they're located at 253 Country Club Drive. This will be from 10 until 2, so they just started as well. So you can do some holiday shopping with more than 40 vendors, and some of the proceeds from the vendors, sales from the vendors, and also the barbecue dinners that they'll be selling, that will benefit Duke Children's Hospital. That's wonderful. The Durham Arts Council's Durham Art Walk Holiday Market, that is today and tomorrow. So today, 10 to 5, and then tomorrow, 1 to 5. So you can enjoy local art, live music, family fun, and food. You're shopping for the holidays with all of these different vendors and just having a joyful downtown arty experience. And we're pretty used to that, and we always look forward to events like that. So that we always look forward to the Durham Art Walk Holiday Market, and that is throughout downtown. I mean, just go downtown and just start walking. You'll see artists and hear music. It's going to be wonderful. Of course, it's free. And then, of course, you're taking money with you if you're interested in doing some holiday shopping. The Pauli Murray Center for History and Social Justice, which is at 906 Carroll Street. They're hosting the Pauli Murray birthday celebration. How about that? So that will be from 11 until 2. It's an outdoor festival style event. The weather is perfect for it, perfect timing. So they're going to have vendors too. Also, community partners, DJ Gemini, the Durham Queer Circus, and more. So that's 11 until 2. So see if you can park somewhere on the street. Sometimes they have permission from the Moorhead Avenue Baptist Church to park in their lot. So maybe it's okay to park there. They'll probably have a sign out letting you know yay or nay. Let's see. Wheels Durham, they're hosting Kids Bop Skate from 11 until 1:30. This is for the kids. So admission is 13. The kids can rent skates if they don't already own skates. And they have the clear bag policy in effect. Also, if you're a parent watching the kids but not skating, they want you to pay $4. And it's just fun, all fun from 11 until wholesome fun from 11 until 1:30. The Bennett Place State Historic Site at 4409 Bennett Memorial Road, they're going to be hosting the old Pillsboro. Did I say Pillsboro? I just watched a video about making pies. Forgive me. The old Hillsborough Road Market. That's today from 11 until 3. So apparently, someone named Bennett, I guess that's why it's called Bennett Place, they used to sell goods and services along the road on Hillsborough Road in order to make a living. So, in honor of them, that's why Bennett Place State Historic Site, they're holding their own Hillsborough Road Market. So you can shop with food, craft, and retail vendors at this free event. And they pretty much they have a lot of parking over there at Bennett Place, so you should be okay. Work hub at DB Co. It used to be called the Durham Bottling Company. Now they're being cool and is Durham. It now is DB Co. But anyway, they're hosting their auto market and food truck festival, and that will be from 11:30 until 3. So you're shopping with craft vendors, and they're going to have the food trucks there, and you can also sample adult beverages if that's your speed. A little early, but there you go. Sherrod Scott will be hosting the Gospel Expo. Oh, did I give you the address? 506 Ramsar Street. If I didn't already give you the address. Okay. Sherrod Scott will be hosting the Gospel Explosion NC Rep in Jesus Christ Thanksgiving Community Celebration. Whew, that's a mouthful. So they're going to be at the old Save a Lot spot. You know, that grocery store that used to be on Liberty. In fact, the address is 812 Liberty Street. And I do remember seeing different gospel revivals there. I don't know if it was them in particular, but anyway, let me say it again. The Gospel Explosion NC Reppin' Jesus Christ Thanksgiving Community Celebration. Love that name. So that starts at noon. I don't know how long it goes. The Facebook event page did not say how long, but it starts at noon. They're going to have a gospel revival. They're going to be giving away free food and also free haircuts. You can look nice for Thanksgiving, and also free winter accessories, which include hats and gloves. Don't need hats and gloves today. The weather's perfect. It's good to save them for when it's cold. Some of the music will be provided by DJ PAKN, is capital letters. I don't know if it's Pakin or PAKN. And the music will be, the food will be provided by Chef Coot with a K. All right. Boxyard RTP, the outdoor space at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. They're going to be featuring R&B and indie soul by Trey Charles. That's the Saturdays live music series from noon until 2. Totally free admission, no pressure. Although you might want to buy some food and beverages when you get there. It's all up to you, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Now, Bennett Place has two things going on at the same time, which is pretty wild. So, Bennett Place, again, 4409 Bennett Memorial Road, they're hosting Thanksgiving History and Legacy Tours today from 1 until 2:30. So, these are 1 hour tours where you can learn how this federal holiday, Thanksgiving, was established by President Abraham Lincoln back in 1863. That was a great year. Tickets are $8, $6 for seniors, military veterans, and children. So you can check for more information and also to make that purchase. Now, usually Wheels. Hey, Scopy's here. Hey, Scopy. Happy to see you. Hope you're doing well. Absolutely. There's a lot of events happening today. You might want to check it out. So, Wheels Durham, usually they have two public skate sessions from 2 until 4:30, and then from 5 until 7:30. So the second session will be same as usual, from 5 to 7:30. Admission is, let's see, admission is 14. You can rent skates if you like. But the first session from 2 until 4:30 is going to be special. It's going to be a Wicked for Good skate party. Apparently, Wicked for Good is the second of the Wicked movies. So they're going to have a special $15 admission, which will include a slice of pizza, a drink, and skate rental. You can meet now I haven't seen the movie, so if I mess up the names, forgive me. So you can meet Elphaba and Glinda. Oh, Glinda's a good witch. I do remember her from the Wizard of Oz. Anyway, you'll be skating to music from both Wicked films, and you can also take part in the Wicked Trivia Contest and sing along, and you can win a prize. That is such a cute idea because I think the movie just came out, the second one, if I'm not mistaken. I'm seeing so many uh, YouTube titles about the actors in the movie. I guess they're acting kind of goofy off stage. I don't know. But anyway, this should be really, really fun. And again, that is from 2 until 4:30. So if you know people who like to skate and they like The Wizard of Oz and Wicked, tell them about this because this sounds like a good time. Wave Church Ministries at 2605 Carver Street. They're going to be hosting a Thanksgiving turkey giveaway. So that's going to be today, starting at 11 o'clock while supplies last, while food lasts. So each person who's lucky enough to get there early, because it's 10:30 right now, just saying. So each person will receive a turkey, canned foods, beverages, and hygiene products. That is so thoughtful. So Wave Church Ministries, thumbs up. Again, that address as you're running out the door and grabbing the car keys, 2605 Carver Street. Okay, the Durham Alumni Chapter of Phi Beta Sigma, in partnership with the McNair Harris Crescent Foundation and the Zeta Doves Foundation, they have this yearly campaign. They feed families in need during Thanksgiving, which is wonderful. So they want our help this year, but they want us to make a monetary donation by end of day today, if that's possible. Okay, they have PayPal. I got the link right there. So here's the plan. They're hoping that people will donate money. Okay, and then they're going to go shopping for, ideally, they're aiming for 120 families to help, which is just wonderful. So they're going to go shopping for 120 families, or I know they're going to get as much out of that money as they can. And then, with the help of volunteers, maybe someone like you and me, we'll be sorting the food for distribution tomorrow at the W.G. Pearson Magnet Elementary School, 3501 Fayetteville Street. So that's going to be tomorrow from noon until 4. And then the parents, or rather the family members who are, low income and ideally with a ride, will stop by the school and then get a nice dinner for free. I think that's wonderful. So it's called the Thanksgiving Feed a Family Project 2025. And again, I have that PayPal link, so you can go ahead and donate that money. And then hopefully you can click on the other link. Maybe you don't have the money, but you want to help sort the food. That's fine too. They would welcome you. So click on the other link and go ahead and volunteer for tomorrow's sorting and giveaway event. It's wonderful. Inside Out Health and Wellness, they're presenting Her Mind Matters, a guide to mental health, featuring licensed mental health counselor Jasmine Billups. This is going to be at the L Room Lounge. It is off of North Roxborough. You can get the exact address when you go ahead and sign up for this free event. So basically, you're learning how to find the right mental health professional, and also you can gain practical tools for mental well being. Very important. So the time will be 5 to 7 today. It's a free event. So you send a text to RSVP, and then you can also get the address, the exact address of the L Room. Okay, now this is going to be every day. So you can hear me say this every single day, except Sundays, through January, what is it? Is it the 3rd, I think? But anyway, the Durham Bulls Festival of Lights is going to be held at the DBAP, the Durham Bulls Athletic Park, which is at 409 Blackwell Street. Okay, it's downtown. So it's going to continue through Saturday, January 3rd. This is going to happen every single day, including Sunday. I'm just saying I don't have the show on Sunday, but they will be doing this on Sunday every day through January 3rd, where from 5:30 until 9 p.m. every single day. The ballpark will be transformed into a magical wonderland, a winter wonderland with twinkling lights syncopated to holiday music. It's a little different from what they did last year. This. I think this is going to be a little bigger, from what I can tell. I don't remember them having a train last year. Anyway, they have a train. It's called the NC by Train Holiday Express. Yes, you can take a train ride inside the ballpark. The kids are going to love that. They're going to have a holiday craft zone, a place to write letters to Santa, and a place to mail them to Santa. I should say, mail them to Santa. They're going to have a tasty s'more and fire pits zone so you can make snacks, winter snacks. And also, you can meet, I don't know what happened. Maybe Mrs. Claus wasn't available, but Well, this is Durham, so we're all very open-minded here. You can meet Santa and Woolly Claus. There you go. Two of my favorite people. So you can meet them, and you can probably have your picture taken with them. That should be really fun. They're also going to have a scavenger hunt. They're going to have a Christmas tree alley, and you can take a thrilling ride on the holiday slide. I made that ride myself. Thank you. Tickets are 12, free for kids 2 and younger. You can click and get your ticket, and they'll be selling tickets every day. So it's not like somebody can buy tickets for like next week and hog all the tickets. So they're smart. They're selling tickets every day. They want to make sure that everybody gets to go, because I hate it when people do anyway. So you can get your tickets by calling or by clicking on the link that I provide right there on the Let's Go page. Oh, and when you call the box office, the Bulls box office, which is on Blackwell, you're calling during the day. You're calling on weekdays from 9 to 5. Okay. Ooh, this was postponed. I think this is going to be a good night for this. The Duke Teaching Observatories tonight. That's going to be fun. That's going to be from 6 until 7, 6 until 8. Um, yeah, sunset is around 5-ish, so that should be perfect. So you're exploring the night sky through one of five. Now, if you're scientific, you're going to be very impressed. They have 5 Meade LX200 GPS Schmidt Cassegrain telescopes. If that isn't impressive, I can't help you. But yeah, they're going to have 5 telescopes. So you're out there in the wilderness on West Cornwallis Road. I have a link so you can find the map that will lead you to where they're going to be. This is a free event. And I think the kids are going to like that too. Depends on the age of the kids, whether you take them here or there. But there's a lot going on. So you make the choice. I think that sounds like a winner right there. The Kajammers will be performing Cajun, Zydeco, and Swamp Pop grooves at Succotash Southern and Creole Kitchen, 3219 Old Chapel Hill Road. It's a restaurant. There's no cover charge. They do, I mean, they would, love it if you would order some food. But I'm pointing out it's a restaurant because they're also allowing people to dance, which is pretty nice. So maybe they have a dance floor. I've never been there. But yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun too. So that's at 7 o'clock this evening. Acoustic folk duo City Folk, Pete Smith and Jane Muldoon Smith. They'll be giving a free concert today at the Sacred Grounds Coffee House. I should say tonight. That's the Christian music venue, 2700 North Roxborough Street in St. Paul United Methodist Church. The music starts at 7:30. It's a free concert. Of course, they will graciously accept any donation that you might want to make. Now, if you want to stay out late and go skating, Wheels Durham is going to have hip hop Saturday night skate for those who are wanting to just be reckless and just skate at night from 8 until 10:30. Admission is 14. Now, skaters under 18, let's put it this way, they really would prefer all adults, but skaters under 18 must be with someone who is over the age of 21. Otherwise, if they show up unaccompanied, they'll be asked to pay $30. So you can tell they really don't want the kiddies there. So anyway, that's from 8 until 10:30. Let me give the address again of 715 North Hoover Road. Now, tomorrow, they're going to have Sunday morning meditation at the Shambhala Center of Durham, 733 Rutherford Street. That's right off of 9th Street from 9 until noon. Now, you don't have to be there all 3 hours. It's a come and go type place, drop in as you please type situation. You can learn how to meditate if you always wanted to learn. They're going to have sitting meditation and walking meditation. Now, if you just can't make it, then you can attend via Zoom. You can always do that. Durham Memorial Baptist Church at 133 Robbins Road. They're going to be hosting their craft and bake sale. That's going to be tomorrow from 9 until 1. You'll be shopping with craft and food vendors. Proceeds will benefit their building fund, the church's building fund. The Makers Society, they'll be hosting the Durham Underground Market in Durham Central Park, 501 Foster Street. That'll be from 11 until 3 tomorrow, featuring 45, more than 45 local artists and makers displaying and selling their work. They're going to have food trucks there, of course, and also live entertainment and a DJ curated by Oak City Music Collective. It's free admission, and you can click, I have a form there. You can fill it out if you want to participate in a future event as an artist, craftsperson, or maker. Now, I told you about the Phi Beta Sigma's Thanksgiving Feed a Family Project 2025. So, tomorrow, that's when they will be sorting the food and distributing it to people who stop by W.G. Pearson Magnet Elementary School, 3501 Fayetteville Street, and that's tomorrow from noon until 4. So, definitely contact them if you want to volunteer for that tomorrow. Don't Waste Durham, they're hosting their boomerang bag sewing party tomorrow at So Crafty, which is at 101 Orange Street. That's that little street that's in between, it's on the corner of Orange and Parish. It's very close to North Roxborough, it's right next to North Roxborough Street. It's like right there. So basically, what they do, they make reusable bags, and they take these bags to stores that allow them to put them on the counter where people are shopping, paying for the money. So instead of using paper or plastic bags, they're trying to get us to use cloth bags because they're reusable and it's less of a waste. Because it's wasteful. I admit it. It is wasteful. I do remember when I was a kid, I always knew when my grandmother was going shopping. She had this Mexican straw. I don't know what happened to that bag, but it was a Mexican, very colorful straw bag that she used to use when she went shopping. And she had the right idea. Yeah, use the same bag over and over. So, anyway, if you want to help make these bags with donated materials, so if you don't know how to sew with a machine or iron really well, and you just want to donate materials, they accept materials for sure. So, that's how they make the bags. So, if you are good at ironing a seam, using the sewing machines, definitely go ahead, click on the link, and then you can choose whatever hour tomorrow between 1 and 4 to help make these boomerang bags. Now, where did I see the boomerang? I saw boomerang bags at the Red and White store on next to Omi's Coffee Shop, um, Roxborough and Club. Yeah. So anyway, if you want to help them out, definitely click on the link and see what it's all about. The Durham Arts Council's Durham Art Walk Holiday Market continues tomorrow, 1 until 5, throughout downtown Durham. And enjoy the music, the family fun, the food. You're shopping with the best of the local vendors. I shouldn't say the best because there's so many vendors and so many events, but you will be shopping with some really great vendors. Okay. Oh, the North Carolina Central University Choir Holiday Concert. That's going to be held at Holy Cross Catholic Church, right down the road at 2438 South Alston Avenue. It's a free concert. The music starts at 2:30, and of course, any donations that you might want to make will be graciously accepted. And as I said, the Festival of Lights continues at the DBAP tomorrow from 5:30 until 9 o'clock. The Triangle Dance Studio, 2603 South Miami Boulevard. They'll be hosting the Sunday Salsa Social, 6:30 until 9:30. Hey, Malachi. Oh, you mentioned that I couldn't find that Malachi on Facebook, so I was afraid to I'm gonna go ahead and mention it now, but I couldn't find it on Facebook, so I couldn't do the write up because I didn't know what the photo shoot's all about. But thank you. I'll go ahead and mention that there's a photo shoot going on at Lion Park, which is 1309 Halley Street. So you can come in now and take a photo, and it ends at 2 o'clock today. Thank you, Malachi. I love that. So she's saying that it's today, and she's giving us the address 1309 Halley Street. Thank you, Malachi. I wish I could have found the post because a lot of times I like to say, so and so is hosting and for what reason. So maybe this is just a holiday photo shoot. Yeah. So slap on some makeup and head out that way. That sounds good to me. So that's from 10 until, I mean, well, now until 2. Okay. Thank you, Malachi. I appreciate that. Okay, now the Sunday Salsa Social is tomorrow, 6:30 until 9:30. So you can dance to salsa, bachata, cha-cha, kizomba, merengue, cumbia. So they start out with a dance lesson. Okay, so you don't have to be worried. Start out with a dance lesson at 6:30, and then they'll let you loose. You can just dance to your heart's content. Admission is 9, 7 for active military and students with current ID, and then free for 16 and younger. Alrighty. Let's check the weather. I already know it's nice out, but that's not good enough. I know you want to see some numbers. So let's do it. It is 67 out there right now. I better head outside. It's sunny too? Oh shoot. Okay, it is 67 right now. It's mostly sunny. Now the sun's gonna play peekaboo for a few hours, and then from 2 o'clock on, sunny all the way. Sunset is at 5:04. What a beautiful day. The high is going to be 73. Oh my goodness. I'm loving this. Another reason why I'm loving this so much is because there's so many activities going on today. And I just love it when people get the perfect day. Now, they are pointing out that there's going to be some wind gusts. So I guess if there are outdoor events and if you're going to be a vendor with paper, like you're doing the community um, table setup or whatever, try to see if you can have some rocks or tiles to hold down your paperwork because it will blow away. Because it says the wind gusts are up to 18 miles per hour today. One suggestion for those of you who do set up tables with flyers and you're always upset because they get blown away, head over to the scrap exchange. I don't shill for them, but they're a local resource. The Scrap Exchange sells tiles, some of which are like this big. They can hold down flyers. And I think the tiles. I think I bought a bunch of tiles from them because I um, man tables for senior pharmacists, and of course I used to um, also have tables for myself for the drum skywriter and whatnot. Um, okay, thank you, Malachi. So they're doing the photo for Christmas. I don't know why they're doing the photo shoot so early. I know, right? It's not even Thanksgiving yet. You're right, Malachi, but sometimes maybe it's the best they could do because of scheduling. Maybe this is a very popular photographer who's going to be really busy during the actual Christmas season. So, yeah. And I don't know do you know if the photos are free? I don't know if you're over there right now or not. Because if it's free, let me know. Because sometimes you do have to pay like $10 or whatever. So, because I don't want to send people over there thinking they're going to get a free picture, because I would be really feeling bad if I did that. I don't want to do that. So, what was I saying? I have no idea. Anyway, the high is 73. Let's check tomorrow's weather. The high is only 66. That's awfully good as well. And it's going to be sunny all day tomorrow. How about that? So, let's look ahead to next week. Because to me, it's like a holiday week because Thanksgiving is Thursday. So Monday, 61 and sunny. Tuesday, 65, 55% chance of rain. Wednesday, 70, 80% chance of rain. Thursday, oh, it drops down to 53. Well, you just have to put on a jacket, I guess. But it is sunny because you don't want it to be 80% chance of rain on Thanksgiving. So there's that. So yeah, that's great. I don't mind that at all. So 53, just put on a sweater and a jacket. You'll be fine. And then after that, a lot of people have the day off after Thanksgiving. A lot of people go shopping. Is that Black Friday? I'm not the best shopper. I think Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving. And if it is, ooh, 49. Ooh. Okay, 49, but sunny, but sunny. And Malachi's saying, oh, yeah, okay, so she's already at Lion Park. The photos are free. Folks, listen up. Get on your red and green. Dress up the puppies, the children. I don't know if dogs are allowed. I just said that. Some people have these tiny little dogs. Anyway, dress up for Christmas. Do this for your Christmas card. I'm just saying. So, free picture, and then you have your email address, and they'll send you the photos to your email address. That's perfect because then you know what you can do? You can go to Canva at canva.com, open up a free account if you don't already have one, and create a free Christmas card using the picture that you got at Lion Park and send that out digitally, post it on your Facebook, your Instagram and all that. Thank you, Malachi. I think that is a beautiful idea. Oh, I love that. So I'm going to do a quick write up and put that in the Skywriter real quick. So that's until 2 o'clock. Malachi, you're always saving the day, folks. You just got your idea for your holiday card. And it doesn't have to be Christmas because if they have backdrops with, it's probably non-denominational or whatever I'm trying to say. Because I suspect if you're not Christian, maybe you can bring your own like Hanukkah star, or whatever, or a giant dreidel and hang it up. I don't know. But yeah, this sounds like a really great occasion for people to put together a digital holiday card with the help of Lion Park, 1309 Halley Street until 2. Love that. Okay, that is it for today's show. I don't even know what I'm going to do today because there's so much. My head is spinning. There's so much happening today that I'm actually paralyzed because I can't figure out where to go. Uh, I'm going to figure it out because if it's going to be in the 70s, I'm going to be out there, and that's for sure. Anyway, obviously, I will not be doing a show tomorrow because it is Sunday. Let me check. I thought I had something going on Monday. Let me see. Let me see. I hope to be doing the show live Monday, and I will be doing the show live on Monday. Yes. So have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you Monday at noon for Bull City Hangout. And don't forget to check out the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Again, thank you, Malachi, and I will see you folks later on Monday. Ciao for now.